Welcome to the college football playoff. The season's had plenty of ups and downs, but all the drama has led up to this point, the beginning of this 12-team playoff in front of a home crowd and a raucous environment. And our matchup tonight sets up a potential Cinderella story, the last team to qualify for this 12-team playoff on the road against a team that likely believes it should be resting and watching this first-round game on TV. This is a dangerous spot for the home team and a chance for the underdog to spring an upset and move on to the quarterfinals. As we'll see the number 12 seed in this playoff, the Utah Utes, taking on the number 5 seed in the playoff, the UCLA Bruins. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. We have been waiting for this, the college football playoff with an on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this going. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
It went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. And now the handoff. Moves the ball up to the 30.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, we're going to start to see that affect the defense.
On this opening possession, they'll face a 3rd down and 5. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Breaks loose at the 40. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a 3rd down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
The Utes getting set on 1st and 10. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Short throw complete to the tight end.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Keeping it on the ground here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, this defense is stepping up here early in this game, really controlling the line of scrimmage. Just nowhere to go on this last play. And now we've got a 3rd down, a big opportunity for this defense to get off the field.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. This one falls incomplete on 4th down. It's a turnover on downs.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the 1st down.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Here comes a handoff.
Whoa,
Just
you
a
got
small
to get
gain.
block.
Looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
2nd down after that previous play. They'll feed the back again.
So who just let him in again? Like,
Losing
what are we
3
doing?
yards there.
Well, that's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack,
Letting niggas in
allowing
the
the
crib.
second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And he pulls in the catch. And he goes down after a solid gain on the play. That's enough for a first and a down for this offense.
The key on the 3rd down between a quarterback and a wide receiver is the timing. That quarterback knows that he's got to get the ball out quickly and on time to give his receiver a chance to not just make the catch and stay in bounds, but to be able to give him a chance to maybe get upfield and make a play.
Using the ground game here. Tailback
There
has
you
the
go,
handoff.
boy.
Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Good job of picking up some big yards for the first down by UCLA. And Chris, boy, they have had some great backs over the years, and this back's living up to it. Think about Maurice Jones-Drew, Jonathan Franklin, Skip Hicks, Deshaun Foster, and believe it or not, some people forget about this, but Jackie Robinson, known for his days of playing with the Dodgers, he got it started at UCLA as a running back himself.
And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. He'll hand it off. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create.
Oh, you got it.
Beautiful
Kidding.
timing there.
I love this quarterback's athletic ability and the
What
way
a
he can
hundred yard.
create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender and he throws the interception.
And the Utes offense takes the field. Last possession, they were stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. And they put together something here. The pass going for a big play downfield. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently of protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Makes a quick catch. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
It's a hell of a line.
Extend the play. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Important second down play coming up. The shotgun handoff here. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
The defensive coordinator this week always telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Yeah, 2017.
First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground.
Take the long gap. Take the long gap. Take the long gap.
Yes. Over. They stop him right at the line.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fix. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Expecting the boots.
The offense couldn't convert on fourth down the last time in this situation. Let's see if they can this time. Now here's the toss play.
Ew, what the fuck?
The game picks up the first down, tackled at the 37.
It makes sense going for it here. It's kind of in that no man's land, depending on how much faith you have in your kicker. And if you don't get it, your opponent still has a ways to go. Now you pick it up and you can go get a touchdown.
They'll switch it up, looking to throw. He's going for a big play downfield. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
And the UCLA offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Breaking free at the 35. Stop at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down. The Brewers will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. No pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease in the back. Found that with the vision. Picks up some big yards for that first down. Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
We'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Short connection to the tight end here. The defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. He dumps it off to the tight end. Stopped at the 43. This offense picks up another first down. The Brewers are moving quickly down the field.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, Here he shows you he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the
Oh,
quarterback
wow.
a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
Oh, that means I would have to cross it. I was waiting for something.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down.
I'm sure it's open again.
Back to throw again. Gets made on the out route. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
It's a first down here by this UCLA offense. Nice timing between the quarterback and the receiver to be able to get those yards and keep the sticks moving. Good job also just feeling the defense's coverage and making a quick decision to get that ball out.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Play action here on first down. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Pass caught. Can he get in? Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a
I had
first and goal
eggs.
for this offense.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And the Bruins looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Bruins. Now the try here for the extra point. Quarterback drop. It's flipped back to the kicker. He's looking to throw the ball. And he gets into the end zone, so it builds the lead to 8 now. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Takes the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Breaking free at the 35. He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
That's the 2-minute warning here before halftime as the offense tries to cut into this lead. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. And he'll set up to throw. Defense is coming after him. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Oh, my gosh. They almost came up with another interception. They had a pick on the last drive. They're doing such a good job of baiting this quarterback into throwing the ball into coverage and then making a play on the ball. Let's see if they can keep this going.
An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. Here's the handoff. An important 9 yards gain there. Brings up just 3rd and 1. The Utes come to the line in the hurry up. Can they pick up the first on the ground? Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back. Get the first down on this 3rd and short. See what you can do from here.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Here's a screen pass to the running back.
How the fuck did this nigga botch a screen and then get a big game? What the fuck?
Screen produces a pretty solid game.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back.
Maybe anybody else, that ball gets
positive
to the
yards here on this play.
Completion makes it 2nd and short. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch, and he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Once you can establish the run game, the play action is so effective. Those linebackers' eyes get caught up on the run. Then you pull the ball, and you've got open targets behind him. It's a great example of using the run game to set up your play action.
He's running out of time here. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. Now it's 2nd down here. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. On the run here, lets it go. The sure hand.
I like that also.
Timeout is called a tough strategy late in this close game at halftime approaching.
We're in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
Running out of time in the pocket.
I knew he was going for it too.
It's intercepted right near the goal line. He's got some room and some blockers here. Past the 50. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
Wow, what a play by this defense to come up with the interception and a big return. They almost take it to the house, but you got to give the quarterback some credit. Yeah, he threw a pick, but he didn't give up on the play and hang his head. Instead, he makes the tackle to prevent the defense from scoring.
Got a pick.
Oh, he doesn't hang on. Looks like it was deflected before it got to him. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big pull on the ball and bat it away.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And he's back to throw again on 2nd down. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch does get the foot down.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Finding space at the 20. Also out of bounds, close to the end zone.
Oh, so disappointing for this defense. They had the advantage. Good coverage all over the field. It's still down, but they let the quarterback get away, scramble, and pick up the first down. Now it's 1st and goal inside the 5-yard line.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Pitch made on the left side.
Bitch, get in there.
The half here to talk strategy.
That's my last one.
Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And the defense tackles him with what should be the final play of this first half. The Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. It's kicking down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. It looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Oh, and the onside
Those
kick
pieces.
works to perfection.
I can't even be mad at the game.
And the Utah offense takes the field. The first job here, protect the football. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. The pocket breaking down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And this time it's complete. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. Right, the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and quarterback makes a good read. Nice first down.
You set it down to the offense. 1st and 10. And someone moved this a bit too early. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The penalty backs up the offense. It's 1st and 15. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He's moving out of the pocket. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Here's the throw, deep downfield. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Brought down just short of the end zone. It'll be 1st and goal from the 1.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. And they're trying to punch it in here. He's brought down right at the line. They'll spot the ball still right there at the 2.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Well, they're snapping the ball near the goal line, but the defense does a good job of thinking, hey, guys, let's force the incompletion. Force them into going for 3, and let's not give up 6. They did their job there.
It's 3rd and goal after the incompletion. Can they punch it in from the 2? And try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Utes. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the 4th quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
Quarterback drops back. Pressure is coming. He's going to be brought down. A sack, and they still trail by 2 points. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so they've been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Bruins offense is back out on the field. They'll hand it off.
My dump. Okay. It's like, why are you going to block the inside if you're supposed to? Fucking idiot. What are you doing?
They got some ground to make up. 2nd and long from the 15. And now the running back's got it again. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a first down.
Most defensive coordinators focus a lot of their energy on how their unit performs on 3rd down and in the red zone. They give up a couple more 3rd down conversions like that, and they're in for a very unpleasant film session on Monday.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. That run moves the ball across the 35.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to pass here on 2nd down.
What the fuck happened here?
Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Finally brought down, but that play moves the ball all the way down to the 21. The Bruins looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket now. There's a shot toward the end zone. Downfield shot, falls incomplete.
He leaves it.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
But they tackle him after just a 2-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 8. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, UCLA. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set. Allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice
put him away.
Put
Put him out of his misery.
Team has come on the field now to send this one away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Utah offense takes the field. Handoff here from the shotgun. A quick juke. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. They hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Urgency now for the offense. They hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. We're down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Makes the catch, and the offense will keep this drive going. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
This crowd is trying to make a difference in this football game and cheering on their defense, and that play right there will make everybody take a seat. What a great job of converting here.
Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
And they heave it deep downfield. Touchdown, Utah. This quarterback on fire today. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
PHC is good. They still trail, though.
Fresh work done.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. And the UCLA offense takes the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. Can the defense make adjustments? Tackled behind.
Why are you 20 yards down the field and your matchup is in
we all
the
kind of get
backfield?
caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
After the first down loss, it's second and long from the 17. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing.
They get shaded to the outside.
Receiver makes the grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He's moving out of the pocket. He finds some space. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. The Bruins line up on 1st and 10 now. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And the quarterback dropping back. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Catch is made way down inside the 30. North out of bounds, but it's another big gain. This offense producing chunk plays through the air.
Well, this is what you would call a three-down back. Running backs that can run between the tackles. They can get outside. And they can also catch the ball out of the backfield. Here they have the benefit of having one of those kind of backs that can not just catch the ball, but once he gets his hands on the ball, he's got enough wiggle and speed to be able to get after a defense.
It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. And the Bruins come up to the line in a hurry-up.
I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Bought some time, now lets it go.
What's the flag? What's the flag?
Only out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense getting set. It's second down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. They look to throw it here on second down. Sideline catch made, but out of bounds short of the first down. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. He'll drop back here on third down. Looking to scramble. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bruins. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point puts them up to 9 now. Kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and we'll start at the 25. Patriots offense takes the field. First down. They're going to throw the football. Looks to the left, and it's complete.
Are y'all serious?
Space at the 50. And a huge gain before he's
Are y'all
out
serious?
of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
That's one way to be able to move the football up the field in a hurry. These are the types of plays that can really galvanize an offense.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. The back's got it. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional, and that's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. He escapes the
Hit his ass. Thank you.
but couldn't escape. Dropped for a sack.
Way to get through.
Good job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all in the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
So after consecutive losses, they got to come up with something here on 3rd and very long. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Quick throw to his receiver.
Fuck no.
This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. It's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Needs a completion here on 4th down. He's got it on a crossing route.
We'll take those.
The ball knocked loose.
Hey.
There's room at the 30.
Hey, we'll take those.
Nothing but green grass ahead.
Hey, we'll take those.
UCLA. The defense adds 6 points. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the extra point up and good. They stretch the lead to 16 here in the 4th quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Utah offense takes the field. Last time they went for it on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. And the wideout goes in motion. That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Gets the ball off as he's hit.
Not the waste time.
Incomplete. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And this pass is caught. Gets past the tackler into open
This
space
nigga
now.
has been smoking my
No
shit.
shot to bring him down. Out of bounds, but not
That
before
nigga right there.
huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes. And this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
And looking to throw now on first down. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal. Looking to throw again. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Second down and goal upcoming. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man.
That is disgusting.
And he can't make it in, and defense forces him out at the 1-yard line. And they cut into this lead now on third and goal. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He's escaping the pocket now.
There's no way he tried this.
It's a short return, but a takeaway for this defense.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
And the Bruins offense back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? And they'll loft this one deep to the left.
Get up! Oh, come on.
A deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
He's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
Here's the second down play. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line.
How about you pressing me and do the same shit again?
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Let's it go.
Oh, come on, bro. Like, come on, man.
Too much on that ball.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here.
One-on-one with his fucking user. Oh, this nigga left it.
Catch made. It's a big play inside the 30.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. Now, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
The Bruins lining up here on 1st and 10. And he drops back in the gun.
I'll do it again. Get up!
Touchdown, Bruins. To stretch the lead, the route is on. Because this quarterback told us this is my time to shine. A playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. First down, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback escapes the pocket. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They finally get him down. It's a big gain. Ball moves to the 47. First down here for this offense. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He's looking to scramble. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, the defense does a good job of pressuring the quarterback, but really impressed with the quarterback's effort. Not only does he pull out of that, but he's able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. The sophomore able to get home with the sack.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game. And this defensive line is bringing the heat. They come up with another sack.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45.
Damn.
Snags a quick throw. Goes out of bounds after an excellent run, but not enough to pick up the first
Where are
down.
you going, buddy?
Well, we just have not seen a lot of this today at all from this.
Yikes.
They'll take it. Big positive play here. Game is out of reach. They're still just trying to put up any yardage that they can to help build their confidence for next week.
Trying for a fourth down completion. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. And that game will pick up a first down and move the football to the 36. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Looking to throw it on first down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. He gets loose, able to pick up a solid gain there on the scramble. So now it's third and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. There's the snap. They'll set up the throw. And he's intercepted for the fourth time tonight. Tackled after a short return to the 23. Nice play by this defense.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Rush set it down for the offense. First down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball.
Oh, get the fuck out of here, bro. Why is he back here?
Sack him back at the 10. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
That's ball game.